If you've seen my previous video about TCG Card Shop Simulator, you know this video was coming. I was pleasantly surprised seeing the trading update coming so quickly after my video, which spearheaded me into this completion. In that video, I've talked about how this game was very tedious to complete without mods. But I can safely say that with the trading update, this has improved severely. Now this is a good game to complete. We've separated the 40 achievements into 3 categories: easy, medium, and hard. We'll explain shortly for every achievement what the best course of action is to take to obtain it. Let's get into it. Easy. First, let's go over all the licenses. Basic card box, rare card pack, epic card pack, legendary card pack, Destiny basic pack, Destiny rare pack, Destiny epic pack, Destiny legendary pack. Aside from the Destiny epic and legendary packs, most of these are acquired quite fast and easily. Post level 50, the game becomes quite a grind with the high amounts of XP required to level up. I'd advise you to keep stock of all items in your store, but have the majority of your stock be the most recent unlocked packs and boxes. The higher level the item requires to unlock, the more HP you'll receive when said item is sold, thus the quicker you will level up. Minor shop expansion, major shop expansion, full shop expansion, all your base. As you will notice, a lot of these achievements are parallel to one another. So when you progress one thing, you also progress other things. Levels unlock shop expansions, so it's quite self-explanatory. Novice collector, serious collector. I will say this immediately. Do not sell singles you do not have duplicates of. You're going to need to save every single card to unlock Card Connoisseur faster. That said, 100 and 500 will fly by really fast. With the addition of trading, 500 is really easy. Who you gonna call? B.O. Buster. I only noticed now while I'm making this video that the achievement names are quite related to one another. I think that's a very fun touch. Getaway Stinkies. Invest in an improved DE Stinker. In the beginning, I thought this mechanic was fun and relatable. I've played Magic the Gathering in stores, so I unfortunately know all too well about smelly people. I also only open one door, so everyone has to go through the de-stinker before shopping, and this way I can store more stock. Established shop, respected shop. Another XP related achievement. All other factors stay relevant, but I'd like to add here that for Card Connoisseur you'll be opening packs constantly. The quicker you begin with this, the better you'll be off. I tend to order a lot of the latest set, and while my employees make sure everything is stocked and sold, you'll be spending the most time opening packs and trading with customers. Start early. Novice seller. Like I said before, do not sell cards you don't have duplicates of. Worst case scenario, you can unlock this and the higher tiered ones after getting Card Connoisseur. Petty cash. Automatically achieved if you have enough stock in your store. Know that paying bills cuts in your profits. Who would have thought? So if you aim for this or a higher tier, wait with paying your bills. Helping hand. Achieved pretty early on. The first one sucks, but they get better over time. Packaholic. 100 is nothing. You'll be opening packs for hours upon hours. Cozy card shop. Pretty automatic, but it depends on how much you want to focus on selling stock versus having room for people to play the game. I got these achievements early, so once ticked off, I removed all playing tables and replaced them with more stock to sell. Medium. Sick poll. In my previous video, I've mentioned there are 12 versions of every Terramon card available, excluding ghost cards. Those are their own thing. The most rare version of these 12 versions is the full art foil card. For every full art foil, I have hundreds, if not 1,000 of the normal card. That said, it is all RNG. You can get this in pack 1 or pack 1000. I can't stop. Speaking of pack 1000, quite similar as the tier before, keep opening packs. This will tick off automatically, but will take quite some effort to obtain. Popular card shop, the card shop. Like the cozy card shop, the more tables you have available, the quicker this will take off, at the expense of having less inventory available. Tight-knit team, Top recruiter. Hiring all 8 workers require a tremendous workload to keep them all busy. With the update of having them correct prices by themselves, there's a meaning of keeping them all on the payroll. I love working in retail. This one can be overlooked quite easily. Once you have your employees set up, you barely check out customers anymore. That said, if you want to obtain this fast, have one cash register while you're the only one checking out customers. You'll be very busy for a few days, but once you have 100 customers a day, this will tick off fast. Pro seller, ultimate seller. Don't sell cards unless you have duplicates. But I unlocked these after Card Connoisseur by selling a foil ghost well worth over 12k. Hard. I'm rich. Capitalism, ho! In the past, you could fill your entire store with the most expensive item, and whether your customers wanted it or not, they bought your stuff. These days, they have opinions and stuff. Ugh. So it's a little more difficult getting a 30,000 in a day. I advise paying your bills beforehand. Have a lot of your expensive stock in your store and maybe perhaps one employee. If you still have difficulties completing this, wait until finishing Card Connoisseur and sell your very expensive cards. Lucky bastard. Speaking of very expensive cards, foil ghosts are by far the rarest cards in the game and the most expensive. It took me 324 in-game days to finally obtain one. Again, it could be pack 1 or pack 1000, but more like pack 50,000 in my case. Influential shop, legendary shop. I think with the recent update, level 100 is the biggest grind of the game so far. This is an estimate, so I'm not sure. Leveling post level 50 is madness and requires perseverance. But with enough time you will get it. Every sale and pack opened progresses to it, so at least you're always working to this goal. Just one more. The only reason why this achievement is in this category is because 10,000 is an abnormal amount of packs. With mods easily achieved of course, but we haven't used any mods completing this. Get ready for a big grind completing it, but with the recent update it's worth to complete. Pro Collector, Card Connoisseur. And there's the big one. If you haven't seen my previous video yet, I can highly recommend doing it as completing the game in that state was crazy. Nowadays, it's a lot easier. By the time of recording the previous video, I had about 150-ish cards left to obtain. When the update released, I got most of those within the span of 2 hours. I'd have to add that they've added 10 more Tetramon cards during that update, which counts for 120 more cards. Every card has 12 versions. I'd say the game is in a good state right now, and future updates will only push it more forward. Obtaining this achievement is quite straightforward though. Keep opening packs of every set. If you feel you haven't opened a new card in a while, pick a different set and continue. Keep trading with customers, but do not trade cards you do not have duplicates of, and keep at it. I've mentioned it a few times now, but with the update, TCG Card Shop Simulator became an improved completion, which I can say now is a recommended game to complete. How was your experience, and which rare cards did you pull? Let's get chatting in the comments section.